Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. Alright, guys, let's see what we got for you right now. Swedish cars, bingo. Modern Swedish cars, even better. Brands that you're missing and you love seeing them, at least in the diecast, since they're no longer around. Well, I got you covered. Let's see what I got for you right now. It's a 143 scale Saab 9.3. Now, this is one of the last vehicles that Saab came out with as a model, and this is not the very last refreshed model, but it was one of the last already. It was already almost at the end of the road. Saab is no longer around since I will probably say 2014 around there. But this model specifically is the 9.3, and this right here, it's the tell you right now, it's the second generation of the 9.3, which it came out in 2003 all the way down to 2014. Now, the second generation is this right here. Just don't forget that the second generation had a refreshed mid-cycle refreshed the pre they call them the pre facelift, and the facelift came in. I think it came out in 2007 or 8. I'll tell you right now, it's just 2008. That's when they refreshed the model. But this one, I think this one was really good looking. Actually, I had a family member that had this specific model. She did not have the best of luck with this car. Remember, this is the era where Saab was already governed by GM. GM is not known as being the greatest quality car of the year, and it fortunately they make sure you remember that. And this is already the era where Saab was not really their own company; they were more being governed, like I said, by GM. And unfortunately, GM took him to the cemetery. In little words, they stopped making the brand when they started going baloney, when they stopped making Saab and Hummer and Saturn brand, and also Pontiac. They really did a lot of damage to the car industry. GM. That's why sometimes I'm not too fond of GM, because they don't they don't really value, especially Saab had a lot of history, a lot of, and out of all the brands that they stopped producing, I think Saab and maybe Pontiac and Oldsmobile too were the ones that were truly missed at the end of the day. But let's keep going back to this model right here. This is a 143, like I mentioned before. The engines, I'm gonna mention all the engines, the pre-lift and the after the facelift. Engine wise, let's check it out. They got a few different engines. You got a 1.8, a 2.0 turbo, 2.0 I'm sorry, 2.0 turbo, like I mentioned before, and a 2.8 six-cylinder turbo. And then you had the diesel engines. You had a 1.9 four-cylinder turbo, and then you had a 2.2 four-cylinder turbo. Transmission wise, you had a 5 speed and a 6 speed manual, and you also had a 5 speed or a 6 speed automatic. So you had the best of both worlds, which I love that when they give you options. Because, like I said, not everyone likes automatics, not everyone likes manuals, and you can choose. Pick and choose. Don't just have to get stuck with one of them. Uh, I tell you the truth, Saab is a missed brand for me. For me, it's one of those brands that I actually miss. From many different brands that are no longer around, Saab is one of my top. That if they gave me the power to bring them back, when I read a few times on the news, they were trying to bring it back as an electric car, And they actually, which I posted, I made a video of that. Nevs, I think it's called Nevs, which was a company, I think, between the government of Sweden and China, or I don't know what was the mix there. But at the end of the day, it didn't work a lot. They only sold a few of them in Sweden, I think, but nothing much. All right, guys, I'm gonna let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. All right, guys. So, what you guys remember about this nice looking Swedish car from back in the 90s? And no, actually, not 90s, the 2000s. This is already the second generation. Did you guys like it? You still see them on the road, which I actually do. Believe it or not, there's still quite a few of them on the road. Because even though Saab did not, these were not the best quality, what Saab was known for, they still hold on to. They still had their Swedish touch. And thankfully, not it was not everything out of a Chevrolet or I don't know, a Buick. But this car is truly missed. I love it, like I mentioned it before. Hopefully, Saab one day may make a comeback. Who knows? Sometimes I see brands that they were trying to bring Hummer back, but they brought Hummer back as a GMC model. So sometimes they try, and when they see models are being missed and they're being remembered, who knows? Maybe they'll make a comeback. All right, guys, don't forget to comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this model. Did you like it? Did you find them attractive? Do you still see them on the road? Were they reliable? Or if you not haven't seen it in a while, now you've seen it as a diecast. Let me know what you guys think about the channel, if where you guys are from, and all the stuff. I love reading comments from everyone. It makes it very entertaining, and you guys have a lot of knowledge that I didn't have, and I appreciate you guys are sharing it with me and everyone else because what I don't know, you guys are giving your your knowledge too, and that's appreciated. We all can share what we all know about these cars, and the more the merrier. Why not? The more the merrier. All right, guys, don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up, like I always say. And don't forget to click and subscribe and click the bell next to the subscribe button that will remind you when I post more videos. All right, everyone, take care of yourselves more than ever, and goodbye.